Hey guys, real quick, in under 5 minutes, I want to show you why the markets move in a specific way, as well as where to find the best zones that provide the highest probability in trading. Join me on the charts, right? I'm going to start a timer right now, so the 5 minutes starts right now. Okay, so let's see. Okay, first thing I want to explain is the market moves in really two phases, right? And you might know this already. It moves in a expansion phase. Now, let me draw that a little bit better. It moves in an expansion phase, and then usually moves in a corrective phase, and then expands again and corrects again. Now, the correction phase, right, can be both sideways like that, or it can be a pullback or a retracement in the overall, in the opposite direction of the original direction, right? So, what do I mean by that? It's moved down after moving up. Okay. So let's look at that again and kind of understand what's going on and where we want to get involved. So the market corrects, then expands, 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 corrects, and expands. You get the picture, right? Our idea really is to get involved near each correction, right? Wherever those corrections are, we want to get involved to get that expansion. Now, I'm going to give you a little tip. Usually, those corrective areas are sitting inside of another higher time frame zone over here. So, what's a zone? A zone is simply an area where the bank or institutions get involved, right? And we want to do the same. We want to get involved there as well. So, hopefully, you guys can see this and spot that. Okay. So, what happens is price hits a higher time frame zone, corrects a little bit, and then expands out of it. And that's what we want to catch. We want to catch those movements, right? And I'm going to show you on the chart how to find that. The number one thing you need to do when looking for high probability zones, and this is daily chart, is to look for expansion first. Don't look for zones first, right? What do I mean by that? Look for an area where there's been some momentum. Can you guys see how this momentum has moved out here? Right, prices moved out rapidly, and then follow the candles back until an area where price is consolidated. So let's look at that, right? Keeping in mind what we spoke about earlier on, consolidation, expansion. So that becomes the area. Usually price will try and return to that area, and then will start to move out from that area. Now, you might say, Coach, but it's been going sideways here as well. Well, we'll talk about that. I'm going to show you how to combine that expansion of a higher time frame with a expansion of a lower time frame, and that's going to be the key to actually getting those amazing trades. 2 minutes and 36 seconds down. Let's see what we can do. Firstly, let's validate what I've just said. By every expansion like this, there's usually a good zone, right? There's some expansion in lower time frame. There's a good zone. Here's some expansion coming out of here. There will be a good zone when price ever comes back there again. We've got some expansion, right? There's a good zone. We've got some expansion down. And if we work our way back up the expansion, there's a good zone. We've got the expansion down over here. Work our way back. There's a good zone. Price hits over there and drops out. So you get the picture. Every time you see that price is expanded from a particular area, right behind that area, or if you work your way back from those candles, you'll find a good and powerful zone. Now, the important thing is, if you want to get a good trade, and this is what I see a lot of people do, they'll draw on the zone, and they'll try and trade the zone like this. And although that might work, it's probably going to be a bad idea, and your risk reward is going to be terrible. So what you want to do is you want to take that higher time frame zone that you have on over here, right? And you want to drop down a couple of time frames, and you want to see the same thing. Consolidation to expansion. Let's go to 1 hour. Let's see. All right? You want to see price consolidate for a bit. Let me play it out for you guys since I only have 1 minute left. Consolidate for a bit, expand, right? As you can see over here, price has consolidated, and then price has expanded. And so we've got zones over here, and we might even have zones over there, depending on how price moves out now. All right, let's see what happens. Usually price will come back to one of them and run away. Look at that. Look at that, right? Look at that. Now, you did not have to sit in all of those trades waiting for it to come back and forth. If all you did was then combine that same analogy, consolidation, expansion, right, with consolidation and expansion. Look at the epic trade you got. So with that being said, that's how you find amazing zones, right? With a simple idea of looking for consolidation to expansion. It's been Coach Chadwin. It's been 5 minutes. Mindset, multiplication, and management. Go and find those epic zones and get involved in it and have some epic trades. God bless you all.